just strategical positioning things that can happen within Terraform and how the map architecture plays out, that I think this could be a really cool game if we see kind of what we saw in Game 1. Even though some players hate the Roach v Roach, as I said, I love it because it all comes down to positions. Guys, Game 2, we're loading in, will be Terraform. Winner of this match, if it is Vaisravana, does play Picasso.
All right. So here in the top left corner of Terraform, we have the blue Zerg player who is now down 1 game, ByRada.
And his opponent, the bottom right-hand corner, the red Zerg player from Detonation's pro esports team, it is Vaisravana. Oh yeah, Dad, zoom in action, Hawkeye. Always the lovely Observer. Give a hand, everyone, to Hawkeye, one of the organizers, and the Observer streamer. He is the rival StarCraft 2 League.
Gotta love him. All right, so I feel like, again, I think ByRada will do something similar. I don't remember if he extractor tricked last game. That might mean something if he doesn't normally do it, but I feel like I should have probably paid attention to that last game because that would be relevant.
Did ByRada
now.
extractor trick?
First game? I'm not sure.
No, did he this game?
Yeah, this game, I just saw 11 out of 10 red, so I'm assuming that's what happened.
He did not extractor trick Game 1, so could have a little bit of a different plan going for him in this Game 2. Vaisravana, though, opens up once again with a 14-14, and the cool thing about this is we did see him he did scout early on with his Overlord. He did verify everything from his opponent, ByRada, so if he does see a little bit of a chink in the armor, easily Vaisravana could go for just very aggressive play.
The same game. Both players like, I know what I know, and I'm going to stick to it. ByRada going for that hatch first, and if based on last game, I think he's just going to delay his gas and just go gasless for a while, and the openings will probably be very similar. Now, since ByRada has, just played Vaisravana versus the same opening and probably very same transition, he might try to abuse something. I haven't personally seen that many chinks in Vaisravana's armor in that last game. He seemed pretty solid all around, but maybe ByRada saw something, and maybe he might have some sort of plan once he scouts what Vaisravana's doing to maybe try to abuse the way Vaisravana's playing.
Game 1, we didn't see that early gas ByRada is getting this game, and that may allow him to get metabolic boost, possibly take some map control. It still will be a while Vaisravana will obviously have beautiful map control, and this game is not actually committing to that much aggression, just pumping out 4 lanes, saying, you know what, if you were aggressive, I got this, metabolic boost is on the way, let's take a natural and be a super safe human being. Well, ByRada is not necessarily being a not super safe human being, but he is going for the slightly more greedy, especially when he knows Game 1 was that 14-14.
Yeah, he probably read that Vaisravana is in general a safe player, which is what, we're reading as well. So he's like, yeah, I can definitely get away with this again. I don't expect this guy to cheese me, especially since he went 14-14 and only really made like 4 lings just to be safe. So he's probably just going to assume that, I could take this hatch first. I'm not really afraid to do so. I can be safe. He is doing a slightly different approach. Here we have Vaisravana going for an earlier Baneling Nest than before. Yeah.
Not only an earlier Baneling Nest, but Vaisravana is going from 10 lings instead of 4 in Game 1, and he is taking his natural base, but he's going to be launching a lot of aggression off the back of this. ByRada, with that gasless opening, or just a little bit of a delay of his gas, will be able to get out a nice spine crawler. He's got the defense back at home. He's even got a beautiful Baneling Nest. But, man, Vaisravana, currently out on the map, 22 lings to literally 0 by ByRada. They potentially, with metabolic boost and nothing on the way by ByRada, metabolic boost still on 75 seconds away. Vaisravana could just kind of bypass this. Sorry, my bad, not 75, just 30.
Yeah, and he has his 2 Banelings already across the map, so ByRada just saw what is happening. These lings running across the map. He doesn't really know that he can probably expect that banelings are being morphed there if he's reading this properly, but now it's going to all come to the control of these 2 players. Vaisravana definitely has the ling advantage. Oh, before banelings are about to pop out right there.
GG! ByRada
Yay.
has the queens on the ramp. Sorry, actually has the queens next to the ramp, but Ling's on the ramp. Baneling's morphing in. ByRada, really the one place where he could have lost right there is if somehow Vaisravana had gotten into the main, and then it would have come down to how good are you at multitasking. But no, easily ByRada just holds, and Vaisravana threw everything into that. And what was really interesting from Vaisravana is it wasn't I send out an early like 6 or 8 lings and do aggression and I keep throwing